When peace like river they flow from my way, when sorrow like sea they roll, no matter wetin I dey face for this life, I go talk say e dey well with my soul. 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 Even if Satan won't shake me with trouble, I go hold on to wetin I know. Say Jesus don't see my helpless condition, and him don't shed him blood for my soul. He dey well with 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 my soul. My sin, oh the joy of this sweet story. My sin, no be small, not he whole. He done nail him to the cross for my place, and I no go carry him again. He dey well with my soul. 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 For me, not Christ, I go live for this world. Even if dark time won't roll, no fear go reach me for life or for death. You go whisper your peace to my soul. He dey well with my soul. He dey well with my soul.
Well, good evening, back with Tony, land solo, on another gripping wild camp with another episode of Delicious and Disaster and a bit of fireside chat thrown in to boot. So you find me on a glorious Friday afternoon on the Pembrokeshire Riviera. I've come to a spot that I've wanted to wild camp for some time. An absolutely tremendous little spot with a beautiful view out towards Dale on my right and back towards Milford on my left, near Monkhaven's Bay, and it's an absolutely tremendous spot this. So I shall get pitched up, and we'll have I'll show you exactly why I rate this pitch. This is the Ritz of wild camping pitches, this one. You'll see why when I've pitched up. I'll bring you back in a bit. And as if it couldn't get any more scenic, I've got this old ruin right next door. Which looks out over the bay. Farmyard activity going on. Where it is Pembrokeshire, it's all boats and potatoes. guys. Right, welcome back. All set up. This is for Nigel, who asked me where my bar was last time. There it is. It might be the smallest bar in the world, but it's a bar nonetheless. Or as we used to call it, the table. And the other update I'll give you on, got me Oricasso all set up for the delicious or disaster. Now, I ordered a couple of extra sets because they were such a bargain, and I wanted to keep spares. And the guy is so desperate to get rid of them. I thought I was buying two. He sent me 3 sets. One of them was pink, but I don't really care. So yeah, they're the plate sensation that is sweeping the nation. Oricasso, get them while you still can. So yeah, just thought I'd give you an update on that. But I'm just chilling out for a bit now, and then I'll when I'm ready, I'll start the cook up, and we'll see how that goes, because that potentially could get messy. I've even had to bring gloves for that one, so we'll see. Anyway, right, good evening campers. It's that time again. It's delicious or disaster time, and have I got a treat for you tonight? So let me just show you what the ingredients are. Incoming from the wife. I'll have to address that in a minute. Mother of chicken, that is. Anyway, as I was saying, let me just take you through the ingredients and how this is going to work. So just bear with me. Cool up. So firstly, we have the pan. I am the man with the pan, and there it is, ready to go. Cooker and everything. So on this side, some rather surprising utensils. So I've got my fork and spoon, some black rubber gloves. We'll come on to that. Some tortilla, table, ketchup, olive oil, something that could have been deposited in a nappy or on the coast path by some ponies, some chopped red peppers, and some cheese. So I will go into more detail about these ingredients in a minute. I've also got my own handwritten instructions. So this particular bag, I'll just explain to you what's in that. So what have we got in there? Let's see. We have got salt and pepper, crushed garlic, chopped coriander and parsley, half an onion, paprika, and there will be some Tabasco going in, obviously, on top of that as well. Yeah, we've got the chopped pepper, grated cheese. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, and the ketchup. So, there was egg and mincemeat, obviously. So we had 250 gram of mince and a whisked egg on top of all that. So that's what's in the rather attractive looking bag over there. And I should bring you back in a minute and let you know how this is all going to work. Right, I've answered Mother of Chicken. She's just informed me that I have 60 subscribers. So like I said, it's going viral. So anyway, so how this is going to work. So this particular delicacy that I found again on the internet that didn't have a name, I'm now going to call it, or I am going to call it, the Dale clam, for reasons that you'll find out in a minute, or when I get cooking. This could go horribly wrong because I've polished off my wine, and I've got to follow instructions, and yeah, this could be a disaster. There's some flipping and turning and stuff involved, so this could be a disaster. But let's see how this one goes. So I shall crack on, and I shall bring you back when the action starts, and you'll get to understand why I've bought gloves. Right, welcome back. So phase 1 involves the gloves. So I've gone a bit Alvin Stardust on you. I appreciate that. I'm looking at you, Kookachoo. If you weren't around in the 70s, don't worry about it. If you were, you'll understand. If you weren't, don't worry about it. But I need these because I'm not carrying like a kitchen sink. Well, I suppose I could argue I am carrying close to the kitchen sink, but I haven't got the real kitchen sink, and I need to get a bit hands-on with these. So hopefully it won't make the food smell too bad. But what I've got to do, see this tortilla in this pan here, I've got to spread half of this mixture onto that tortilla. So this could get emotional. I've got to do 2 tortilla actually. I've even bought this excuse me. I've even bought this brush for brushing oil and stuff. That's how much like preparation has gone into this. So let me just get the other tortilla. I bought a spare tortilla as well, but I don't think I'll need it. And if this goes catastrophically wrong, I did have a fire pot meal lined up, but it was like 750 calories, and I thought, I don't really want to have 750 calories if this doesn't work, although I'm probably having 750 calories with this. But if it doesn't work, I don't want a 750 calorie meal. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll put the fire pot to one side and I'll get something else that's got a bit less calories in. And guess what? I forgot. So basically it's how can I put this politely? It's feces or bust. So that's what's happening here. So right, this has all been carefully prepared in front of Mrs. Solo. In the video, what they did is they put that on there like that, and she made it look really easy. I'm going to make it look awful, almost certainly. So what she did was she spread this out. But I did say previously, presentation wasn't my forte. Just while we're on the subject, these gloves, you don't want to see these when you're coming in through arrivals, do you? In any country, you don't want to see some bloke. Can you step over here, sir? Can I have a look at your luggage wearing these, do you? I must just add that personally hasn't happened to me. Well, not yet anyway. So, just thought I'd make that point. I'm not speaking from personal experience, but I suspect if that was a conversation that was being had, I wouldn't be jumping for joy. Let's put it that way. Right. I'm not sure that I'm going to get that much better than that. So that's that one done. Right. I've got to find a way of doing this because the gloves are going to have to come off. Literally. Right. That's the first tortilla done. Right, I think we're on. Right, so I've got the cooker nearly ready to go. So here's where the magic brush comes in. Get the olive oil, splash it all over. Look at that. Right, let's get this pan fired up. Got the charcoal today. That's it, that's a coast bath up in flames. Right, yeah. Now the fun begins. Right, so what I've got to do is I've got to get this the other way up like this. Oh. Almost, almost. Right. I wondered if these tortilla would fit the plate, fit the pan exactly, but good enough. So right, we've got to do that for 5 minutes. Right, we're back in the room. This is where the where we find out whether it's been a disaster or not. Oh no, oh, okay. well, I should have went a bit early there. Let's see if we can get. Oh, got a bit of a flippage on the. Oh, that's okay. Not quite. Right. That goes on there like that. I've got to say, the way she first put it in the pan on the video is like she did it with a catapult. Which was a bit of a surprise to me, the way she slapped it into the plate. But right. So it's looking a bit. We've got to put cheese on first, apparently. I've got to say, this is not looking quite as attractive as as a video I watched. But anyway, let's persevere. Right, liven it up a bit. Because what I've got to do now is I've got to turn this into something that's crisp. I've got to fold this over somehow, but I think the volume of meat. Go on, get over there. Oh. Go on, my son. Well, it's not quite. It's not quite like what she demonstrated. Oh dear. I think we're in disaster territory now. See, what was shown on the end video was something about a third of the width of what I've created. Right, now the only way I can avoid disaster now is this has to be a triumph of taste over presentation. So let's see if we can pull this off. I think I'll use that because lift off the peppers behind. Never mind. Right, so just so you know, I would say presentation is a disaster. So the meat basically turns into a burger in the middle and it's separated from the tortilla. And the pepper on that particular occasion didn't get really cooked at all, but that doesn't really matter actually because peppers are alright raw. But it actually tastes quite nice. It was, but presentation wise, it doesn't look anything like I saw on the internet. I don't know how she managed to get it so thin and managed to fold it over so easily, because that's not what happened here, but it's actually pretty tasty, so I'm not really sure how to call this one. But anyway, I'm just going to polish this off and then attempt to do the other one. Right, so what I've decided to do, I've had a slight rethink. I'm not going to do it quite how this lady did it, but I'm going to launch it into the pan just like she did from what I saw, which was like that. So let's see. It was tasty, but I'm caught between the delicious and dilemma thing now, because from a presentation point of view and replication point of view, it's a disaster. But from a taste point of view, it was actually all right. So, I don't know. I have to think about that one. I don't think the folding thing is happening. Right. So we've had 5 minutes. So I'm not going to try and be clever. This one, let's flip that over. Slide that back into the pan. Right, ketchup. Never mind Gordon Ramsay, more like Gordon Bennett. And we're done. So it's more like a pizza, to be honest with you. It's like a mincemeat pizza. But actually, it does taste alright. It tastes quite nice. The salt might have been out in a minute. It's like a grenade's gone off here. Right, so what I decided to do was up the ante on the heat. So I took the simmer ring off and I just went full blast and had a bit of burnage going on underneath there. But not entirely surprising, but I think we're just about done. I'm not even going to attempt to fold that. So let's see if we can just get this into the plate. Oh yeah, that's properly done underneath. Right, I'm going to tuck into this and let you know how that goes. Right, so welcome back. So let me just bring it up here. So the question is, delicious or disaster? Well, it's a bit of a tricky one, this one, because it was quite nice, but if I was trying to emulate the particular recipe that I found on the internet in terms of presentation, because I can't see the taste, yeah, it was a bit of a disaster. It's a bit of a disaster. And in true wild camping tradition, I've committed the cardinal sin, the ultimate sin of... I don't know if you can notice where my cooker was. I'm guessing it was there. So before anybody gets too excited and starts telling me that I'm a terrible person, I will kick that over and you probably won't even notice tomorrow. I just had a bit of burnage going on underneath because it's been so dry, and no, I haven't set Pembrokeshire National Coast Park on fire. So there's no need to get too excited. These things happen. So anyway, so I think we'll call that a disaster, that one. Although it was okay. Nobody got killed. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got killed. Just a couple of damaged tortillas, and maybe my pride took a bit of a beating on that one. But other than that, everything's fine. So, and I did actually still have a reasonable meal. So, yeah. So that's delicious or disaster for tonight. So I'm going to get cleaned up now. Going to get everything packed up. My admin's all over the place, and I'll bring you back for the fireside chat. Right, good morning. So what sort of night did I have last night? Well, not bad actually. I'm going to give that one a 7 out of 10. It's a bit autumnal at the moment. Got that sort of damp
sort of autumnal chill in the air. A lot of condensation, no breeze. So I've just wiped the tent down, but yeah, not too bad at all. Didn't sleep for hours and hours, but what sleep I did have was reasonable. So no complaints on that score. Sun's just coming up over there behind the castle. We should be above soon, so looks like it's going to be a nice morning. So I'm going to get a brew on and chill out for a bit and do a little bit of a sort of pack my bed down, and I'll bring you back in a bit.
Right, so that's the end of another Friday night wild camp with Tony land solo. Fireside chat will be a separate video. Link will be in the description. If I can work it out to put it in the picture on there that I see others do, well, I'm sure I can work it out. There'll be a link in the picture as well, either in that corner or that corner. So yeah, another awesome wild camp. Loving the weather. Awesome spot. I'll definitely be going back there again. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you got something from it. If you do, like and subscribe. If you didn't, have a great life. God bless to everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.